And then at that point, you make the decision to either move or to join Endeavour Group. What was that decision based around?
I made the decision that for me to continue to grow, I needed to go and find the next challenge.
Okay.
Endeavour Group didn't come up straight away, funnily enough. I started that and, I went to all the big names, right? So I did 8 rounds of interviewing with Canva. I was 4 or 5 rounds through with Google, a few with Atlassian, right? And it was like almost the final hour, right? I had to start making some decisions on some of those other opportunities, and I saw the role for Endeavour. If you go and work in a very large, one of these massive, large technology businesses, you'll be lucky if you're responsible for a sidebar. Do you know what I mean? Like that would be a big gig, a sidebar. Wow. Yeah. And you've got 6 approvals and 2 steering committees for your sidebar changes. And I think when I spoke with Andy and the Endeavour team, I just got this sense of it was something much bigger than that, right? It was a company that was still working out what it meant to be a technology business and transitioning into what it is now, right? For me, that was just so much more important than the name or.
I think you're probably a good example of a lot of people who almost subconsciously are drawn towards the big names when they're in their next career move or their career search, and it's the ones you name check, it's the Googles, the Canvas, etc. But without necessarily really reflecting on what it means to work there. And also on a very specific point, a lot of these large tech businesses are obviously US headquartered.
Right, yeah.
So you end up in a somewhat different business.
Definitely.
Or a very different business.
Definitely. Your customer is a million miles away from you, right? For us, for Endeavour, we're in Piedmont today, right? The Harlequin's up the road. If I walk into the Harlequin, that's my office. Like I can literally grab a seat upstairs or sit down and work. So that connection with, I'm sitting there thinking about their drinks range. I'm thinking about, the punter or the person having a beer with their friend or colleague, right? They're the customers that we represent. And for me, that is much more meaningful and powerful because I know I can change that experience that they're having, right?